Welcome to One.
Hi, my name is Sofía Campoamor. I am a music major in the class of 2020.
So let me tell you of the love we didn't have. You ain't got me, I'm supposed to leave, but I turned back. Hitching my caution to the wind, I climb aboard. I pull you up with me, we're sailing for the north. Oh, somewhere in the distance of my heart, there's a horizon where we aren't far apart. Yeah, somewhere where we're blinded by the sun. I'm seeing me, believing you that I'm the one. But she's the one, so I'm not the one.
Thank you for sharing the live stream of She's the One with us, Sofía. Can you tell us a little bit more about the song?
So I was working on She's the One in the summer before my senior year, and I was planning that the album I would be working on would be about distance. I was thinking about the distance between the set of relationships that you're in and the relationships that you imagine having with people.
That's really fascinating, seeing as how that storytelling quality is present in theater studies, which is my understanding you shifted your major from theater studies to music. Was there something that you discovered in music about yourself or the world that you hadn't found in theater studies?
So when I was in theater studies, and I think when I had been studying acting or being involved or being around people who made theater for their life's work, the advice I would get a lot is that when you start out as an actor or as a theater maker, it's really important. Usually no one's going to be telling you to make theater. So when I was observing myself and the kind of work that I like to make, I found out that the art that I make when no one tells me to make art is that I write songs.
Why do you think music seems to ground us and keep us whole at a time of physical distance?
I think that both performing and listening to music is a site of togetherness that can be experienced across distance really effectively. So even if I am taking a walk in my own neighborhood and I have my headphones in my ears and I'm listening to a song, that experience that I'm having by myself connects me to memories I have with other people, or connects me to feelings that they might be having if they were listening to it at another time in another place. And I feel similarly about the practice of sharing music and of making music.
Now I know you, I can't go to.
If I write a song and my friend is playing it and singing on the guitar, even though, this is a time where we can't hug each other or give high fives or see each other, but the things that I wrote are physically changing what my friend is doing in their own space.
Writing is often a solo exploration. Could you talk a little bit about how collaboration fits into your songwriting process?
I think the collaboration element of the songwriting process is probably what I've seen myself grow the most in over my time at Yale. I think that when I came to Yale, it was often really hard for me to work with other people on something that had been such a personal process, or that had come from, like you said, a solo exploration. I was in a class during my junior year that was it was a residential college seminar about songwriting, and we were paired up with a lot of different people from week to week, and that really helped me work through some of that discomfort. And so at this point, I think what's really helpful about collaboration in my process, or the way I often do it, is I'll start with an idea, and then if I want to actually work on lyrics, I might just send it to someone else and have them send me something back.
Send me a thread, bury a bone. This is enough for me. You are enough. I haven't been keeping up with all the things weighing me down.
I think what's even more helpful is if I've written a complete song, to use my friends and collaborators as filters or as people to give me feedback on reflecting back how they're receiving something. And then when I hear that from another person, it really helps me know how to move forward.
Can you tell me what your plans for your album are beyond the senior thesis project?
So the senior project was really a way for me to create some really high quality demos where I really thought through the production. And also in the process of writing, I did a lot more live performing this year. And then in putting together this concert, I practiced a lot of the performance and got a lot of the musicians that I had been working with on the demos and was hoping to record with later in the spring to become familiar with the material and put together this body of work. And so the recording process of releasing the album has been a bit delayed because of the pandemic, but I'm hoping in the coming months with the materials that I did gather working in the Morse recording studio, to be finding some collaborators for the mixing and mastering aspects of the process, and then working to release probably first an EP of a couple of the songs that I developed, and then maybe a full-length album a little bit later on. And then I'm hoping to continue whenever we're able to gather again in person to be performing this material and promoting the recording project as much as possible.